I'm James Wright. Welcome to my shop. I've had a video recently put out about the Stanley number 45 and the Stanley number 55 and comparing them and seeing what they do. What can the 55 do that the 45 can't do? Or how do they work and what do they have that's different? And that was a great video, had a lot of fantastic response, but a lot of people were asking me, okay, can you actually show a little bit more detail? Actually use the plane and cut some wood with it and show us actually what it will do. And I thought, you know, that's a great idea. So I recently did a video on the Stanley number 45 and taking it through its paces. You can see a link to that video over here. That was a really fun video. These are just a joy to use. They're a pleasure for me. So I really wanted to take some time today to go over some of the things that the 55 can do that the 45 can't do. Now, anything that the 45 can do, the 55 can also do it. And so I'm not going to go over those things again. And I'm just going to show you some of the things that the 55 can do that the 45 cannot do. So come along with me. Let's take a look. So everything that the Stanley number 45 can do, the Stanley 55 can do, but it can do more. So everything you can do, I can do better. And one of the first things that it can do is the fences can actually pivot and slide so that they are not just at 90 degrees to the blade. They can actually go out to 45 degrees to the blade. And you can have both in there so you can run a beam down it. Now, one thing that a lot of people like to do in the past is actually put a bead right on the corner of a beam. It protects the beam and makes it look a little bit sharper and cleaner. So I'm going to show you how to do that here. Let's take a look. So I slid a little bit on that and you can see a bit of the double grooving over here. But you can basically see how that can give you a bead right on the corner of any plank you want. And I think that's really kind of a cool feature, and I might end up using that in a few projects coming up. Now, another thing you can do with the Stanley number 45 are hollows and rounds. And traditionally these were done with wooden planes, and each plane was a specific hollow or a specific round. And that works great. But they wanted to be able to do that with the Stanley number 55. So you could do the hollows with the Stanley number 45 because you can have a tooth at either point, a skate running along to support those points. But a hollow you really can't do. Number one, the first skate is over here on the side, and so your second skate, if it were in the middle to support it, would be down so far that the tooth of the blade would be sticking out and taking out a quarter-inch chunk at every pass, and that doesn't work. So I'm going to show you how to do this. The hollow is basically the exact same as a beading plane, so I'm not going to show you that. If you want to see that, look at the 45 video and you can see how those are done. Let me show you the next trick up the 55's sleeve to be able to do a round. So now I can be able to do things like this, and with a combination of a hollow and a round, you can create just about any trim profile you want. A hollow, a round, and a rabbit, and you can combine those to make OGs and other fun trim pieces. So let's check out the next item. So the last thing that the 55 has is moldings that it can do. And this is a little bit tricky. It's something that the 45 was never able to do. So if you have a molding, something like that, that has an aggressive curve on it, the problem is one skate has to be up high and the other skate has to be down low, and the 45 couldn't do that. But the 55 does have the adjustment mechanism to be able to slide the second skate down to the bottom of the tooth. So you can see here, one skate is up high and the other skate is down low. This is very, very useful for doing moldings, for the rounds, for anything other than that where you want to, the first point of contact has to be a skate. And so whatever is the lowest point on the iron, there needs to be a skate supporting it right there. There could actually be a second skate or a third skate supporting other places, but it's not as necessary as long as this is the initial point of contact. So let's give it a try and see what it does. So there is the molding that it can do, and this particular one has a bead, a cove, and then a whole other bead ending in a little bit of a rabbit. And this is just kind of beautiful. This is just one of many, many different cuts that can be done with a 55. It supposedly comes with 55 different cutters, 55 different things it can do, and then combinations of them. And then there are even more cutters, other things that were sold separately that you can then get your hands on and make something fun. So there's the joy of the Stanley number 55. This sucker is just a joy to use, and anytime I would have a chance between using this and using an actual router, I'm going to pick this up every time because this is just pure fun. It is an enjoyable tool to use, and it's something I really look forward to doing. So whenever I have a chance to use it in the shop, I'm definitely going to be using this. And I know that once you get one in your hands, you're going to feel the same way. So I'd love to hear what you think about the video. Is there something I missed or something you'd like me to talk about a little bit more? Please let me know in the comments below. You can also check out the video that I did on the Stanley number 45 over here, and the comparison video between the 45 and the 55. I'll put that down over here. I hope you like this. If you did, please hit the like button. Think about subscribing, and feel free to check out one of these videos. You might find something you like. And until next time, have a wonderful day.